Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thanks for coming back by the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, where we talk about music, records, do record reviews, interviews, and much more. If you're into jazz, you definitely want to subscribe to the channel. Do a lot of jazz reviews. I have a lot of new stuff coming up that I'm going to be reviewing, a lot of new releases. I love to support independent record labels and working artists. That's just what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be doing a CD review. I've been trying to fit some of these in here and there. And this is a musician originally from Russia on the Birdbox label called Sasha Mashin. Wonderful, intense drummer, but also a man of many talents. He's an educator, music producer. He does recording and mixing engineering, videography, photography. So very talented guy. He's originally from St. Petersburg, Russia. Now lives in Italy, but started learning jazz when he was in Russia, and in Moscow he put together kind of a club called the Sasha Mashin Happy Lab, which took place once a week at a club in Moscow. That's where they played jazz. And he also got into doing these 10K runs, and the people that participated in that were able to also talk jazz. So that's kind of where the cover comes up from. You might think it's kind of an odd cover for a jazz record, but that's kind of where that stems from. And the idea behind this whole music lab was to foster communication, exchange ideas about music, and this just became a great meeting place and creative place that Sasha created. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to continue in Russia and now lives in Italy since the outbreak of the war. So hopefully I'll be having him on the channel to have a talk about jazz and his story. So he should be, hopefully I'll be talking to him soon, and I'll be putting up that conversation for you guys to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and play some tracks off of this. Very intense. If you like kind of a post-bop avant-garde type of thing, I think you're really going to dig it, even though I think it has its roots in that hard bop stuff, because you'll hear some of it, especially you kind of hear it on Yellow Blues and maybe the Stravinsky tune, Hey It's Spring, which they do a really clever arrangement. But all the tunes on here are very good. 3 are by each person in the band. So the first tune's by Sasha. The second tune is by the bass player, Makar Novikov. You have the last tune on the record, which is the longest one, by the alto saxophone player, Rosario Giuliani. So really intense playing out here. A lot of things going on. It really gets to where you can focus on any one of these guys because they're all playing so intense and such great playing by all of them. It's a really cool trio record. So again, you've got Sasha on the drums, Rosario Giuliani on the alto saxophone, and Makar Novikov on the double bass. So let's go ahead and start off. I'm going to play the first track, which is a track by Sasha called Country of Obscurantism. Obscurantism. All the tunes on here are fairly long. So let's go ahead and get into this. Track 1. Very nice sounding recording, by the way. You guys know I prefer vinyl. Right now, this is only available on CD, so this is the only way to get it. And also, if you remember, I did a review of this fantastic record here on the Birdbox label last year. Cristiano Giardini's record. Sasha plays drums on this. So go check out the link below for purchase information. Both of these are fantastic albums. So I think you're gonna dig it if you haven't heard it. So awesome drumming. The alto saxophone player on here is very good. This is a wonderful mix. This was recorded and mixed by Sasha. Mastered by Lorenzo Vella, who owns Birdbox Records. It's a really nice sounding CD. Sounds very big for 3 instruments. The drums were recorded very well. Saxophone, nice and warm, favors the left, and the bass favors a little towards the right. Here's some kick-ass drumming on here. It really has a nice tonal balance. You hear those highs all the way down to that punchy bass. Nice wide sound stage. So all these tunes are pretty long. This is over 9 minutes, and they all get a chance to just stretch out and play. And all three of these guys are brilliant musicians. So that bass. So again, 5 tracks on this. You've got a nice trifold here with a booklet. Recorded in Rome at the St. Louis College of Music. Got a write-up in here. Information about the recording, so that's pretty cool. Now, Sasha lived in New York for a while. He participated in this education program called the Open World Program USA. And there he was able to play with a lot of the legends. So he really got to play with a lot of people like Benny Golson, Clark Terry, Jimmy Heath, Kenny Barron, Lou Tabakin, Mark Turner, Nicholas Payton, Christian McBride, and so on. Check out these drums. Yeah, some great resonance. Yeah, nice depth, and she sounds so big. like the drums surround you. I mean, it sounds fantastic the way he recorded and mixed it. Lorenzo Vella, the owner of Birdbox, mastered this. It sounds fantastic. Sasha did all the recording and mixing. It does sound wonderful. Nice warm sound. There's surprisingly a lot of depth for just 3 instruments. And again, those drums kind of surround you, and then you can hear everything in both speakers, but the saxophone favors the left a little bit and the bass favors the right just a little bit, and it just sounds very big. Nice and warm. This one's called Yellow Blues, and it's written by the bass player, Makar Novikov. I'll let some of this play, and then I want to play you guys Hey It's Spring, which is an Igor Stravinsky tune, which is really cool. So again, the tracks on here, shortest track is 6 minutes, longest track is over 16 minutes. So there's a lot of room for these 3 guys to stretch out, and again, it becomes really tempting to focus on one instrument, just because it's so interesting of how these guys are interacting. Bass. The drums are recorded in mixed is very unique. I think, you know, it sounds very big. It's a big sound stage the way he's got this mixed. You really hear those drums, and it fills everything in a nice way. You know, and again, with just 3 instruments, you got the bass here. There's no clash anywhere. But he does such a great job of just filling in these spaces with these textures from the drums. And then here you hear, of course, the bass playing is wonderful. Nice and warm. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to track 3. I'd love to play the whole thing for you. I definitely want to play this whole next track. So I'm going to move on to Hey It's Spring. So this next tune is Hey It's Spring. It's an Igor Stravinsky tune. It starts off with kind of a haunting saxophone, but then it really gets into some out there kind of avant-garde, intense playing, but also you hear just a bit of a root of that hard bop. You'll hear when they kick in here. Again, those cymbals just sound so big. Everything is just like fills the room. So I definitely want to talk to him when I have him on, talk about how he mixed this, how he recorded this. It's incredible. Just wait, it's gonna kick in here. Little bit of that hard bop kind of thing going on, but it doesn't stay there, you know, it's gonna move out. Got nice resonance off the drums too. Very lively sounding recording. freaking awesome. That's one of my favorite tracks on this for sure. I wonder how long they continued on, because they kind of fade out on this one. I would like to have heard it kind of continue on. This next one's Darn That Dream by Jimmy Van Heusen. Laid back ballad, very beautiful, but again, really intense playing here. This is a little over 6 minutes. I'm just going to let a little bit of this play, and then I'm going to go on to the last track and let some of that play, and we'll close out the video. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, giving these new recordings a chance. These guys are fantastic musicians, and again, if you're into supporting these independent record labels and these working artists, go to the link below and check this out, and you'll see a lot of great recordings that'll be available to you there. If you buy more than one, you get a discount and combined shipping, so be sure to check it out. All right, so what I'm going to do is go to the last track, which is written by the saxophone player Rosario Giuliani. And we'll close on that. I won't play the whole track because it's over 16 minutes long. So there's a lot of stuff going on. It's another one of my favorite tracks on here. A lot of great playing. Again, it's 16 minutes and 17 seconds long, so I won't be able to play the whole thing for you. But definitely I'm going to play some of this, so check it out. Sounds wonderful. Again, you have a nice punchy bass, and the drums just sound huge. Even though you only have 3 instruments playing, it sounds so big, and the way the drums are recorded, you really hear all those highs, the cymbals. There's a lot of textures there. You got that bass, it's really fat, and then of course the saxophone very warm. The way he's got it mixed, it just sounds really nice. So I think you guys got a feel of the record. Really nice recording. Sasha Mashin, happy run. Go check it out. Go to the website below if you want to purchase it. Fantastic. It's only available on CD right now. A lot of reviews coming your way. A lot of new stuff's going to be coming in very soon. So stay tuned. A lot of new jazz reviews, new releases by working artists. So if you guys like that kind of thing, please give the thumbs up. Please subscribe. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Happy listening, and we will see you on the next video.